Hey everyone! After talking to my clan about a few ideas for a video series, I was given an amazing idea by a friend of mine. He mentioned that I should do a Road to Max Cash series, and I thought it was an amazing idea. So here is episode 1 of Road to Max Cash. Just a disclaimer, I will not be merchanting, accepting gifts of any kind, or buying pawns. I'll be doing this solely from Slayer embossing, as well as some side things like thieving and Terran Our Voice of Saren. I should also say up front that on some days this may be very hard for me. At times I can be too generous. I give away way too much money in this game to friends and people in need simply because I'm maxed and don't really have a need for it. I recently gave away 75 mil to a few friends of mine during Christmas, and I also have a subjugation set as well as the new Reaper claws out on loan. If I'm ever going to progress in this series, I do have to stop this attitude right now. So from this day forward, unfortunately I cannot be giving out any more gifts. I do want to start fresh, so I'm selling what little I do have in my loot tab in order to see how many items I do collect through this series. My current wealth is roughly 362 mil. Now this isn't entirely accurate, considering that most of this is in untradeable items, such as my 3 tier 90 armor sets, as well as all my Jagex jewelry. I do have 60 mil in tradable wealth, but again, most of this is in items that I won't readily sell. A lot of it is in my potions tab, as well as food, as I like to keep a ready stock for PVM. As I said, I do have 2 loans out right now, worth about 60 mil in total. When I do receive these items back, I should have about 90 mil in which to start PVMing with, as well as my Drygors and all my armor sets. And this should be more than enough to start PVMing with. I do have a long road ahead of me, I know this, but I think it's going to be a very fun and rewarding journey. I'll be selling this loot tab and my total tradable wealth reaches 300 mil. We'll start this journey off with a few Kalphite King kills in hopes for the pet. As of recording this, I have 960 Kalphite King kills, so I'm just about at the threshold for the pet. I went to the casual KK friends chat and made a couple new friends while we bossed for over 2 hours, but unfortunately during this trip we weren't able to get a Drygor, but we still had a lot of fun in the process. After that, I went with a few friends to do a couple hours of Corporal Beast for fun. I wasn't expecting much on this trip, but I was very surprised that we made over 2 mil each for a 3-man team. That was about 6 mil for 2 hours, which was very good money for Corporal Beast. And that was more than my previous team made at Kalphite King, which was sadly in or around 900k for a 2-hour trip. With determination to get a Drygor, I did go back for another hour of Kalphite King with a friend of mine, but yet again, we wound up going home dry. But this trip, we did make 900k each for just a few kills, which was pretty cool. In total, I was able to make about 4 mil, but after supply cost, I can bring that safely down to about 3 mil, which means that I made 3 mil after about 4 or 5 hours of bossing. Needless to say, it was a really bad start to the series, but I'll have better luck in the next episode. So thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you Wednesday with a brand new video.
I would like my 9. I would like my 9 extra K.
For the sake of recording, I'm going to take this split, but then I'm probably going to give it away.
Oh shoot, you the realist.
I have too much money, so...
You have... You can never have too much money.
I'm doing a Road to Max Cash series, dude. Like...
How much money do you have now?
I have 36 mil.
Yes, I'm trying to sell my Zammy spear for 1 GP.
Holy shit! How did you get that?
Road to Max Cash.